Hello and welcome to day number 49 of an album a day, going through my vinyl collection. You know why? Because it's fun. And I had a great time collecting it and I'm enjoying sharing it with you. I love the fact that you guys seem to be enjoying these videos so much and walking through my collection with me. Today, we are talking about a really cool album that my buddy Mike in 10th grade sociology class in Michigan. He sat in front of me and we used to talk about music, and one of the albums that he used to talk about was this album that I'm going to show you in a minute, and got me very interested in this artist, which there's a couple albums by this artist that I absolutely love, and I haven't really checked out a whole lot of the rest of the catalog because it's really different stuff. And you have to kind of be in the right place to want to experience it. I will say, of course, we're talking about the 1971 album by Frank Zappa, 200 Motels. This is actually an original 1971 copy. It's a double album. I mean, almost all of Frank's were double, if not triple albums, because he would do these just insanely long pieces of music, a lot of concept records. This is a United Artists copy. The vinyl is in excellent condition, which I'm very grateful for. And there are, of course, two albums that go with that. And then there is the jacket, which is in excellent condition. Well, I mean, you know, it's got a little bit of wear on it, of course, because it's from 1971, which is a year older than I am. But, you know, considering that, it's in just fantastic shape. Now, this does come with a couple of things. There is, I think the slips are generic. I always mean to check those beforehand, and I don't, and then I'm like, I'll just check them while I'm recording. So there is one inside and the other inside, and somebody who you might recognize on this album is in the booklet. Now here is this wonderful booklet that it comes with, which I cannot show you all of because there is some nudity in here, which will probably kick it from YouTube, but look who we have here. That's right. None other than famous Beatle Ringo Starr was involved in this project, among a cavalcade of other people. I mean, this is a huge production, as a lot of Frank's albums really were. But look at this. I mean, look at how huge this orchestra is in the studio. There's a lot of players. That's a huge sound stage. A lot went into these productions, and I love how much they put into music that really was so experimental. I don't know what the expectation was for how it would do, who the market was, all of that. I find that very interesting and somewhat mysterious, because it's not like, you know, he was a rock and roll band that had a couple of hits and they were, you know, following up. There's a pop tuner, radio playable stuff on every album, because some of it there is and some of it there isn't. And so I'm a little bit fascinated by how all that came out. And I remember listening to some interviews with Frank where he was talking about, you know, we had a hard time finding investors, or we didn't have the budget to do this or that. So it obviously was limited to some extent as far as that. But I mean, when you look at the size of the orchestra, it's clear that these were not low budget productions by any means. This is a really weird album, though, especially because it has just these long spaces of music. And this was also part of a movie. So there's the movie of this, and then this is basically the soundtrack to the movie. But there's these long passages of just music where like a tone will just hang in the air for 15, 20 seconds. And listening to it musically, some of it really doesn't make sense without the movie and understanding what's going on in the movie and why you're hearing the tones that you are. But then there are some songs, some really cool songs like Lonesome Cowboy Burt. Love that one. What Will I Say the Next Day to Whatever I Drag to My Hotel Tonight is a fantastic song. The music is excellent. The backing vocals, they just hit a certain pitch that really brings out, I guess, a little bit more emotion, I want to say, to the song. But there are some really killer tracks on here. Giant Sealed Tuna Sandwich is pretty cool. Really good stuff. But just to listen to it, you know, front to back, there's just a lot of open area in there. So it's kind of like something that you just put on and you have playing and you enjoy it for the atmosphere. And then when the song comes on, you kind of pay attention to the song, and then you let the album go a little bit more into the background and just enjoy it, the music that's on it. It's a really interesting experience, and I'm really glad that I have the album. I've seen the movie once It was very bizarre. I don't remember much about it. I'll probably check it out again one day. We'll see. But anyway, very grateful to have an actual 1971 copy and in this good of shape. So that is our album for today. Hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys in California are finding relocation, and those of us here in the frozen tundra who have ongoing snowstorms and have the exact opposite problem of the people in California are staying warm and doing healthy, and that everybody has shelter. So you guys take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.